Hi everybody and welcome to my channel, and here are my predictions for this weekend's Premiership matches. Let's start with Crystal Palace versus West Ham. Of course, West Ham beat Bournemouth at the weekend. In this one I'm going to go for Crystal Palace 2, West Ham 3. Brentford versus Nottingham Forest. Of course, Brentford beat Chelsea last night, and Forest, they beat Brighton. And of course, Forest are trying to avoid relegation. They are in the they're fourth from bottom, and Brentford are near the top. I think they could qualify for the Europa League next season, but it might be a bit of too much to ask for Brentford, but you never know. Anyway, I'm going to go for Brentford 2, Nottingham Forest 2, Brighton versus Wolves. Of course, Brighton lost to Forest, and Wolves last weekend lost to Leicester. In this one, I'm going to go for Wolves to win. Brighton 0, Wolves 1. Although saying that, Brighton will probably go and win anyway. Anyway, I'm going to go for Wolves. Sunday's matches: Bournemouth versus Leeds. Well, it looks like Bournemouth are going to be safe for another season. They're going to be playing in the Premiership again next season. As for Leeds, they might not be playing in the Premiership. They're a bit too close to the relegation zone. And this one I'm going to go for Bournemouth. Bournemouth 2, Leeds 1. Fulham versus Manchester City. This one I'm going to go for Manchester City. Of course, Manchester City beat Arsenal the other night. And as for Fulham, they were on a bit of a wobble, but they've picked up of late. Anyway, I'm going to go for Fulham 0, Manchester City 3. Manchester City to win 3-0. Manchester United versus Aston Villa. Of course, Manchester United at the moment are in the top 4, and Villa are also in the top 6. They could be playing in the Europa League next season. Villa could. Anyway, I'm going to go for Manchester United 1, Aston Villa 1. Although you never know which Manchester United are going to turn up. Villa might go to Old Trafford and beat Manchester United. Anyway, I'm going to go for a draw, 1-1. Newcastle versus Southampton. Newcastle are having a great season. They're usually struggling to avoid relegation, are Newcastle. Of course, they beat Everton last night, and Southampton, they lost to Bournemouth. Like I said, it looks like Newcastle could be playing in the Champions League next year. And as for Southampton, I think it'll probably be Championship football for them next season. And of course, the games are starting to run out. Liverpool versus Tottenham. Of course, Liverpool beat West Ham, and Tottenham drew with Manchester United. This one I'm going to go for Liverpool. Liverpool 2, Tottenham 1. Leicester City versus Everton. This is a crunch match. Leicester being third from bottom and Everton second from bottom. Of course, something's got to give. Whoever loses this match will probably be playing in the Championship next season. If it's Everton, well, like I said, they'll be in the Championship next season. Their long stay in the top flight might come to an end. I can see their luck running out. But then again, saying that, Everton might go and beat Leicester on Monday. But I'm going to go for Leicester. Leicester 2, Everton 0. These are now Tuesday's matches. Arsenal versus Chelsea. In this one, I'm going to go for Arsenal. Arsenal 2, Chelsea 0. Wednesday's match, Liverpool versus Fulham. I'm going to go for Liverpool. Liverpool to win 1-0. Manchester City versus West Ham. This one I'm going to go for Manchester City. Manchester City 2, West Ham 0. But saying that, West Ham could go to Manchester City and get a draw. Anyway, I'm going to go for Manchester City. Brighton versus Manchester United. This one I'm going to go for a draw. Brighton 2, Man United 2. Well, that's the end of my predictions for this weekend's Premiership matches and next week's fixtures. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all again in another video.